This is Joseph. He just had cataract surgery yesterday, and so he was kind enough to agree to do a video testimonial about his experience. So, Joseph, what motivated you to have cataract surgery?
Well, don't take this wrong, but I don't like having personal handicaps. As I'm getting older, I was starting to notice a loss in eyesight. It was mainly due to a medication that I was on, but I wasn't ready to give up what I had as far as eyesight, and I was willing to take the risk.
Okay. What were your fears going into the surgery versus now you're a day after? You had it yesterday versus what you've experienced.
My biggest fear with the surgery was, like anybody else, the thought of needles and things like that coming at your eyes. And of course the possibility of something going terribly wrong. But what was I wrong?
Yeah, great. How would you describe the surgery? You were telling me a little bit about that, if you don't mind sharing briefly about that too.
So the surgery went extremely well. It was faster than expected. It was like a well-oiled machine when I got there. The anesthesiologist was probably the most extraordinary part of the whole thing, because she told me exactly what was going to happen. She said, I'm not going to lie to you. She said, we're not going to put you to sleep. She said, you're going to be coherent. And I was immediately, I'm like, oh no. Mm-hmm. So she said, with the twilight, you'll be conscious, you'll be able to respond, but you won't really know what's going on other than to be able to respond to commands. And when it was all said and done, she was exactly right. To be quite honest, the surgery, I recall seeing two very bright lights, and that was it.
Okay. There
was no anything else, no pain, no anything. And before I knew it, it was over.
Okay, great. And then what are the most remarkable changes you've noticed now? And you're only a day out, so you still have a little swelling and healing, but what do you notice now?
I am right eye dominant. I can feel my left eye doing all the work at this point, because my right eye doesn't have the vision that my left eye now has.
You had your left eye done yesterday,
Yes.
Yeah.
So I notice at home already, like looking at a distance is remarkable, just how remarkable it is at a distance to be able to see things vividly.
Great. Awesome. Last question, would you do it over again if you had the choice?
I'm doing it again next week.
All right, awesome.
What else can I say? I can't wait.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for sharing your experience. Really appreciate it.